Hi, I'm Danny, and today I'm here with the Netflix book tag. So one of those rare going extinct occasions happen. I was tagged to do a tag. Normally I will just see a tag, I'm like, I want to do that, I do it, and then I tag somebody else, or I'll just tag everybody. But this is one of the times where I was actually tagged to do it. I was tagged by Amelia over at Amelia Dawn. I will link her video in the description below. First question is, recently watched the last book you finished reading, and that would be Rhapsodic by Lauren Thalassa, I think her last name is. I've never heard anyone pronounce her last name, so I'm gonna go with Thalassa because that's what it looks like. And this was absolutely fantastic. I have not filmed my September-October wrap-up yet, but in that video I will talk about how much I loved this book. Top picks: a book or books that you have been recommended based on previous reads. And that would have to be Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. I was recommended this after reading Grave Mercy by Robin LaFevers, and my main thing was that while the whole book in itself was interesting, there wasn't enough assassinating and killing for me like I expected going into that book. And so I was recommended this one because there's a lot less political stuff, which was my main problem with Grave Mercy. Way too much political, not enough assassinating. And so I was recommended this, saying that there was hardly any political stuff and a lot of assassinating and magic, and that is exactly what I wanted. So I put this one on my birthday wish list, and I got this one from my mother. Next is recently added, the last book you bought, and that would have to be Kingdom of Ashes by Sarah J Maas, the final book in the Throne of Glass series, and I am excited, terrified, and just plain scared to have this end, and heartbroken at the same time because I'm not ready for this to end. I've been with this series since book one, and I'm just not ready. I'm just not. But all things must come to an end, and I have no doubt that this will be a fantastic conclusion. And I know Sarah already has more books in the working, so it's not saying goodbye to my favorite author. It's just some of my favorite characters. I think I'm getting emotional. Next is popular on Netflix. Pick 2 books that everyone knows about and you have read, and pick 2 books that everyone knows about and you have no interest in reading. So for my 2 that everyone knows about and I have read, I'm going to go with Twilight and A Court of Mist and Fury. Twilight was pretty much my intro to YA, even though I didn't know that's what it was at the time. It was just a book about vampires that happened to be about teens. And A Court of Mist and Fury was just a fantastic book that sealed Sarah J Maas as my favorite author. And now 2 books that everyone knows about that I have no interest in reading. I'm going to go with Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, I think. And I don't know. And I'm going to have to go with Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. And don't get me wrong, I like Cassandra Clare's books. It's just I tried Lady of Midnight and it just didn't suck me in the way I want a book to if I'm going to continue on with the series. I have pushed to the 2nd, 3rd book in series and then just be like, what the heck am I doing? Why am I forcing myself to read these books if I'm not enjoying even the 1st book, let alone the 2nd book? So at this point in time, I don't have any intention of reading it. That's not to say that won't change sometime in the future, but at this moment in time, those are the 2 books I just have no interest in. Number 5 is Comedies, a funny book, and I'm going to have to go with YOLO Juliet. It was so funny. It's basically just Romeo and Juliet told in IM text. So there's emojis and shortening of words, and it's just hilarious, especially when I'm trying to figure out what the heck is that emoji supposed to signify, because I know like the main reason for it is like a sick face, and then you look up in the back of the book and the author kind of explains why they used it, and it's hilarious, and it's just funny, especially to think about Romeo and Juliet talking like this. I mean, some of the lines pretty much stay the same as they were in the original one, but yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like right here. So there's, like I said, I am talk and emojis, and so the whole thing is just like told in text and I am form, and it's hilarious. But if I weren't to go with that one, I would definitely have to go with First Grave on the Right. The First Grave on the Charlie Davidson series. The entire series is absolutely hilarious. So either YOLO Juliet or this entire series. It's hilarious. Next is drama, a character who is a drama king or queen, and I'm going to have to go with Dimity Palouse. Her entire life is like, oh, if I cannot go to the ball, I'll just simply absolutely die. She's just a drama queen, and she's a fashionista to be sure, but straight up drama queen. If you've thought about dipping your toe into steampunk and you want something easy and light and easily to understand and you just won't be completely lost, I definitely recommend Etiquette and Espionage to start. It's hilarious and easy and quick and funny, and it's just everything you could want in a book, especially about steampunk. It's awesome. Next is animated, a book with cartoon characters on the cover, and I'm going to go with Tall, Dark, and Hungry. Yeah, so cartoon looking characters on the front. It's my pick. Next is Watch It Again, a book or series that you want to reread, and I could pretty much go for all the Sarah J Maas books in this category, but I'm trying not to repeat answers, so I'm going to go with The Receiver of Many by Rachel Alexander. It is my favorite Hades and Persephone retelling, and I don't think I've read it for like 2 years now, but it's awesome. It's as if if you read Hades and Persephone themes and books and retellings, this is straight up like Persephone got tired of all the rumors and what if this happened, what if that happened, and she sat down and got her story on paper. It is that realistic. It's even set back in the right era and everything. It's perfect and I love it. Action adventure and action-packed book, and I'm going to go with Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. It is definitely action-packed. You go from one thing 1 second to the next thing the next. You turn around thinking, okay, it's gonna slow down for a few pages, and bam, you're in something else again. It is action-packed. Next is new releases. A book that just came out or a book that is coming out soon that you can't wait to read. And because I think all my anticipated reads are done this year, and I don't think there are any for early next year, I'm gonna have to go with Kingdom of Ashes again. Today is the 18th of October, and I received this in the mail today, so it came out super early, and I cannot wait to read it. As soon as this video is over, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start reading it, which means the last 2 videos I filmed are probably gonna be up late because I've got to know, I've got to start it, and I'm terrified and scared at the same time and don't want it to end, but at the same time I just want to dive into these pages. Oh, that is my Netflix book tag, and if you want to know if you were tagged, I will link you in the description below, and even if I didn't link you in the description below, I tag you. But make sure to let me know when you do this tag because I really, really want to know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!